Hey, come join us in the Presidential Range in the White Mountains of New Hampshire.
We would take on Mount Madison.
Yeah, so we had a choice to make. We can skirt around Madison, or we can stick with the AT and go over it. And we decided to go for Madison.
Whew. So we just left Madison Spring Hut, and we're heading up Mount Madison. One last peak before our trip is done. And as always, this is the trail. Whew. Great views this morning. Wildcat ski area. Mount Washington with the auto road going up it. That big peak is Mount Adams. The President Adams. The little peak is Sam Adams. Different Adams. And we're on Madison. Anyway, we're gonna summit Madison. It's our last peak for this trip, and then it's downhill to Pinkham Notch. What a beautiful day. Can't emphasize enough how lucky we are to be up here in 3 beautiful days in a row. Forecast for tomorrow is thunderstorms. So yeah, we are so lucky to do this range in caught a window of 3 beautiful days, and visibility has been between 80 and 120 miles, and it's just been fantastic up here. I'm glad we did this.
We do.
On top of that, we left a little bit late out of the hut, and so before long we were pushing for time because Madison's a mean president as far as I'm concerned.
Man.
It's great that they name big mountains after great people, presidents and whatnot, but you know what? When you're climbing these things, they should name them after villains,
This one anyway,
Madison,
it was just a rock scramble the whole way.
Madison kicked our ass.
That is the trail.
Madison's kind of neat because you do a hump and you go over, and then there's
And
another.
there's another one.
That's the peak over there, and then there's another peak over there. So you're constantly going up. Oh, I think this is the peak. You finally get to it and you look down, and you see your little peaks all the way down.
This is our descent from Madison. We're going all the way down there, get back under the tree line, cross that valley, and we're back at Pinkham Notch.
And so that was a hard slog. Also, I hurt my ankle. Probably the previous day, my ankle was feeling a bit stiff. I didn't twist it or anything like that. Just the Achilles feels really raw and sore, and it was giving me trouble on Madison.
Should be a relatively easy day, except I've hurt my ankle, so every step is a challenge right now. Sort of my Achilles, I don't know what I did with it. It was stiff this morning. I can usually walk through that and it loosens up. It's not loosening up right now, it's hurting. So it's going to be a long day. So here I am on the last little mini summit, little knob, just above the tree line before we hit the trees. My ankle's bothering me, but I'm staying ahead of my wife. There she is. So we're making okay progress. It's going to be another long day. Got half a mind to hitchhike once we get to the auto road. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what today brings.
We will.
And I was having a hard time, so we were going slow.
But we got down her.
We got down Madison. We got into
Happy to get into the trees.
Happy to get into the trees. We got to the tree line, found some shade. Life was pretty good. Still a rough trail. Very steep descent. I think we dropped 3,000 feet today.
Hey! Whew. Let me show you how steep this trail is. The trail goes straight down, boulder pavement all the way. They really don't believe in switchbacks around here. But you know what? It's turning out to be a hot day, so it's nice to be in the trees. At the bottom we'll find a stream, get some nice cold water, refresh ourselves, and get to the end of the trail.
think it's 7 miles. And the last few miles were very nice.
Yeah.
Get down into the Hardwood Forest again.
Hey, look at these beautiful steps. An incredible amount of work to move rocks into place. I'm very impressed. These are big. Here we are at the auto road. We found an old road. One of the trails is on
Jackson.
an old road. Old Jackson Road.
Old Jackson Road.
It's a bit dark down here, but that's a welcome sign. 1.5 miles.
And we made good time on that. And my ankle didn't bother me as much when I got on that relatively flat ground. And we made it to Joe Dodge Lodge. And here we are, having beers. Telling you our story.
I learned that hikes in at least the presidential range of the Appalachian Mountains here are not like the hikes that we took in Alberta.
Alberta, or even like around Thunder Bay, like
That's right.
The Superior Hiking Trail is a cakewalk compared to this. No offense to my friends on the Superior Hiking Trail, but when I see Facebook posts about, oh, should I go northbound or southbound? What's the easiest route?
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness.
whatever.
Compared to this.
Compared to the discussions folks are having here.
You get sheer rock to climb here.
Yeah.
You should have a rope.
You need to use your hands. It's similar to some of the stuff on the north shore of Lake Superior on the Canadian side. The Coastal Hiking Trail or the Catskill Trail have some tough sections, but this is worse because you've got elevation to add to it.
On and on.
And these mountaintops are craggy, messy boulder fields.
I learned about my limits a little bit.
So Carrie's getting over an injury. She slipped and fell back in March at work on some ice and bumped her head and got a pretty serious concussion out of it. And she's been recovering steadily since. And I thought we were okay.
I thought we were pretty good. I mean, I'm getting up to full hours back at work, and I could certainly walk, and I've been purposely walking to try and get myself ready for this trip again. But man, making decisions about what rock to step on constantly all day with the knowledge that you screw up, you can fall down and bang your head again. A little bit of challenge there.
So we found ourselves, trying to get out of the huts at a good time and trying to, make good pace, but inevitably we'd spend a certain amount of the hiking day just waiting to recover, fend off a headache, have some Advil, drink some water for the headache, not just for rehydration.
It's taking care of your brain, right?
Yeah. It's very unusual to have good weather on Mount Washington. It's only clear up there something like between 80 and 100 days a year, and some of those days are winter days, and so your summer window to be up there and enjoy a sunny day is narrow.
Yeah, we hit a good one.
We spent 3 beautiful days with visibility up to 120 miles. It was fantastic. We're so lucky. Oh, we should talk about the family we ran into, the group.
Oh yeah, now how many? There were 10 of them?
There were 10 originally, and so I'm not going to go through their names. They know who they are. Hopefully they're watching this. Hey guys, very impressed. This family, you have a similar itinerary with another party, and you run into them and you start talking to them, and very impressed with this family. There's 3 siblings, 2 boys and a girl. They're our age or older now, and their grandfather started taking them on hikes in the White Mountains in the hut system 38 years ago. And the family comes back every year, and so they're on to the 4th generation now, bringing up the young guys, showing them the ropes. So it was really fun to be with a group of folks and just sort of sharing their experience.
Yeah, they really knew the trails, and they had their way of addressing all the challenges.
Yeah.
They'd skirt certain mountains, and they'd split up and meet at signs, because different parts of the group would be more able to do some things than others.
Everybody would wait out, look out for each other. It's just fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
it was lovely to see, and I'm very glad we got
we got
know them a bit.
we got to Monroe late, and we got walked into Monroe at 6 o'clock supper time, and they're waving at us. They saved 2 seats for us,
So nice.
which was really cool. So and they were happy to see us. So that was great. Anything else you want to say?
That's it for me.
Okay, good hike. Cheers.